Alright, welcome back to another Creature Spotlight on the great early and somewhat mid-game dino, the Stegosaurus. We're going to go over the benefits, what they're good for, and how to tame one. And also, like all the Spotlight videos, at the end, I'm going to play the note read by none other than the island's premier biologist, Helena Walker. So let's get into it. Alright, let's start with the basics out here. Don't mind this field of dead bodies. They wouldn't let me do... They were all interrupting me. But you got the basic tail swing. This Dedicurus is already balled up, so it's not going to do a lot of damage to him, but these guys do quite a bit of damage to things that aren't balled up. And then you got the Impale, which I don't think works on flyers. Well, there goes them. Alright, so after the basic, you got your basic attack, and then the Impale attack, which is your right-click secondary attack, and it impales them, holds them in place, and drains their stamina. See, it also drains my stamina really fast while holding them. And also, the impale debuff will be on that creature that you impaled for 15 seconds afterwards, which can be really good in PvP. You know, drain somebody's stamina, they can't run away. And another great basic thing about these guys is you can't get dismounted with anything other than a net. And the net's not in the game right now, so if you're on a Stego, you cannot be dismounted at the moment. The plates, like, see you're inside. Let's get over in the sun here. But you see you're like tucked up inside the plates of the Stego. That gives you a 30% reduction in damage. So these guys are great in PvP for just like soaking turrets. Now the primary drawback for these guys, I'd say there's two of them. They're slow as shit. They're so slow. Like, look how slow you go when you're trying to get stamina back. And the second one is related to that. The stamina regen is really slow as well. Just look how slow he waddles around. That's sprinting. That's as fast as they go. Alright, and then you got the plates, which is your C button on PC. I changed it to control because that's just an easier button to reach for me. On console or controller, I think it's click the right stick, if I remember right. But there's 3 different modes. There's hardened, heavy, and sharpened. We'll start with hardened. Like you can see up in the top right, it'll give you the name. Well, it shows you the picture. If you hit H, it'll show you the name. But harden reduces incoming damage by an additional 50%, and then it also makes them great at harvesting wood. Now these guys, like, you have to get a better one than this. Their weight's pretty good. Like, this guy's already got 1,000 weight, and he's only level 103 after being tamed. So they got great weight. Their melee damage is pretty good. So they're great early game wood harvester in hardened plate mode. Then heavy plate mode. This makes their primary attack slow the target, so they can't get away as fast. And it's as great for farming thatch. This is basically your pickaxe if you want to harvest trees. And then the third mode is sharpened. This is a 30% increase in armor penetration, which is really only useful in PvP. Like, dinosaurs don't wear armor. I mean, in PvP they do with saddles and people, but outside of that, not really useful. But it's also very useful for harvesting berries. Look at all those berries. 208 stem berries from one swing. My inventory is full of berries now. That's just absurd. So, if you can find one of these early game, they're absolutely amazing. And how to tame one, they're a basic knockout tame. I'm gonna head over to Herbivore Island, and where I'm pretty sure we can find one real easy, and I'll show you how to tame one up over there. Alright, we're over here on Herbivore Island. We've got a Stego spotted. These guys are pretty slow, so they're not too hard to backpedal away from, but they do hit really hard, and that tail is a lot longer than you think it is. So I would not recommend doing this with a... You scared me there, buddy. I wouldn't recommend doing this with a slingshot or a club. You're gonna have a bad time. But a crossbow, a bow, anything that you can get some good range with, is going to be okay. I'm going to use my long neck rifle because I have one. Let's just make sure I don't have any other Stegos around me that's going to get violent. And we go to town. Shoot him in the face. Oh, he's... Wow. Oh my. Ow! I don't remember... How come he's faster than me? Oh my god! Alright, I think we got him torpor running now. Well, they might be a little quicker. Oh, I missed. They're definitely quicker than I remember. But there it is, knocked out. Unconscious. You can also trap these guys if you want. Oh, it had a baby. Sorry. But, berries. They all take all the berries. I don't think they take crops. Let's try it. Let's do an experiment and see if they'll eat a crop. Oh, it did eat a crop. Okay. Is it better than a Mejo berry though? That was 8.9. Oh, the fuck. Alright, 2 8.9s because I didn't actually put the Mejo berries in there. Alright, that's another 8.9 on... Oh, he's eating that. He still ate the crops. So he definitely prefers the crops over the Mejo berries. Let's see if it actually makes it a better taming speed. It does. Alright. Mejo berries are just 6.6. So crops are faster, but Mejo berries are the best berries still. And then if you're far enough into the game, regular kibble, right? Is it regular kibble? I wrote it down here. Yeah, regular kibble is the best one. But I don't need a level 10 Stego, so I'm going to stop feeding it and let him wake up. I really don't need a level 10 at all. He's just going to wake up and be really confused. Alright, and that's the creature spotlight on the Stegosaurus. If you liked the video, if it helped you out, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps the channel out, helps the video get seen by more people. If you want to see more videos, or you want to check out the Let's Play, be sure to subscribe. At least one new video coming out every week. Usually 2 lately, but at least 1. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And be sure to stick around for the note read if you're interested in that. And without further ado, here is Helena Walker.
Stegosaurus regium has approximately 16 paired rows of plates along its back, flanked by another, smaller pair of 6 plates. This is contrary to the alternating rows on Stegosaurus fossils I've seen in museums. Not surprisingly, Stegosaurus uses the spines on its tail to defend itself. While not aggressive, Stegosaurus will come to the aid of another nearby Stegosaurus. This implies it to be a herd animal. Stegosaurus is commonly used as a safe way to transport large quantities of goods, and once you saddle one up, not even an Argentavis could knock you off that perch. A Stegosaurus can be trained to flex its back plates for different purposes, hardened to shield it from attack, in a heavier alignment that deals crippling blows, or oriented more sharply to pierce armor. These various plate configurations also come in handy for stripping wood from trees, gathering thatch, or foraging for wild berries, respectively. Stegosaurus can knock back or impale with a whip of its spiky tail, keeping predators at bay or pinning them in place. Its spiked appendage also helps for gathering berries. Go figure.